Magnetic effect of electric current. To know more about this, once have a look on all these items which are going to be displayed here. Electric bell, crane, electric motor and metal sheet cutter. Do you know what is common to all these things? That is electromagnetism. All these perform their functions by the passes of electric current through the coil present in their structure. When the electric current passes through that coil, develop the magnetic field, so that magnetic energy we are using to fulfill our needs, that is to ring a bell, to lift the things, to draw the water from the ground, to cut the metal sheets. Okay, Hans Christian Ørsted, he identified or stated this phenomena connect to this electromagnetism, that is magnetic effect of electric current. Here Ørsted, in his laboratory, while doing experiments with the heating effect of electric current, he arranged a circuit and observing the results of that experiment. At that time, when the circuit is closed, that is when he made the current to pass through the circuit, then he observed some deflections in a magnetic compass which is on the table beside the circuit. By seeing the deflections in the needle of the magnetic compass, he wondered. Generally, the magnetic needle present in the compass deflects when it is influenced by external magnetic field. But he is doing the experiment, that is the heating effect of electric current. He didn't carry any magnet. He didn't place any magnet nearby the compass. But deflections observed. After identifying that one, he break the circuit. He stopped the passage of current through the circuit. Again, the needle deflected. Repeatedly, he switched on and off the circuit. Then, whenever he switched on, the needle deflected in one direction. Whenever he switched off, the same needle deflection he observed. Then he realized the deflections in the magnetic compass because of the passage of current in the circuit. So then he realized and stated, when the electric current passes through a conductor, magnetic field develops around the conductor. To confirm this one, first he repeated the activity, that is allow the current to pass from one end to the another end. That is from right to left along the linear conductor. Then the needle of the magnetic compass deflected in clockwise direction. Later, he interchanged the terminals. Then he made the current to pass through the conductor from left to right. Then again he observed the deflections in the magnetic compass, but this time needle deflected in anti-clockwise direction. Finally, he concluded and stated, the electrical energy whichever pass through the conductor, it causes for the development of magnetic field. The magnetic field so developed spreads to the surroundings and influence the magnetic compass, that is the magnetic needle present in the compass. So that only you are going to learn as magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, so here once we better to recall the basic terms connected to the magnetism. Magnetic field. What is meant by magnetic field? It is a region or the space around a magnet where does its influence is felt. See here, it is a bar magnet. Okay, all the ion filings are arranged themselves in proper way. That is because of influence of this magnetic energy of the bar magnet. But here all these ion filings are arranged in curves. So afterwards, by the deep study about this electric field, the magnetic field, they came to know about the alignment, that is arrangement of the ion filings in a proper way due to the magnetic lines of force. What are these magnetic lines of force? The magnetic lines of force is an imaginary line which represent the strength and direction of a magnetic field at any point. Okay, it is an imaginary line. We can't see that magnetic line of force. Okay, this magnetic line of force, it shows the strength and the direction of the magnetic field of a magnet. We can't see the air with the naked eye. Is it possible to see the air with the naked eye? No. By seeing the movement of the things, then we can understand the air is in motion, air is present. In the same way, here we cannot see the magnetic lines of force, but its influence we can see by following the arrangement of the ion fillings. Okay, but how these magnetic lines of force are drawn? You see, for a magnet, bar magnet, these are the lines of force. Okay, all these magnetic lines of force starts at the North Pole and ends at the South Pole. That is, emerge at the North Pole, merge at the South Pole. And see, in the case of two magnets, if you brought the North Pole of one magnet to the South Pole of the another magnet, you know, opposite poles attract each other, then magnetic lines will be like this. They connect to each other. Okay, if the two similar poles brought one near to the other, that is north face north, you know, like poles repel each other. Like poles repel each other. If you see the magnetic flux, the lines of force will spread like this. Okay, if we want to know the properties of magnetic lines of force, we see. Magnetic field lines emerge from the North Pole and merge at the South Pole. As the distance between the poles increases, the density of magnetic lines decreases. If the density of magnetic lines decreases, the strength of magnetic field at that particular region also decreases. So, wherever the density of magnetic lines is more, there the strength of magnetic field will be maximum. That's why in the case of magnet, if you see, the lines of force are maximum or denser at the edges of the magnet. So the maximum strength of magnet situated at the poles because maximum lines of force exist there. Okay, and the direction of field lines inside the magnets from the South Pole to North Pole. So in the first point, what do you learn? The lines of force start at the North Pole, ends at South Pole. But inside the bar magnet, if you see, the lines of force spreads from South Pole to North Pole. And no two magnetic lines intersect each other. Suppose if they intersect each other, at that point, the magnetic compass has to show both the direction, that is north and south, which is not possible. Like when we toss a coin, the outcome will be either head or tail. Is it possible to get both the outcomes? No. In the same way, magnetic compass cannot show two directions. So then there is no chance for magnetic lines to intersect each other. Okay. And the strength of magnetic lines is same throughout and is proportional to how close are lines. Okay, here if you see the figure you see here, as we move away from the magnet, the gap between the lines increases. As the gap increases, that results to decrease the density. If the density of the magnet line is decreases, the strength of magnet decreases. So here, but at the pole C, the lines of force are crowded. So the density of magnet lines of force is maximum at the pole. Here the strength of magnetic field is maximum. So all these lines of force start at north and see the arrow ends at south, and it won't end. It continues from here inside the magnet. The line of force continues its propagation like this from south to north. Outside the magnet, the lines of force spread from north to south. Inside the magnet, from south to north. Okay, so here these are the properties of magnet lines of force. And next topic, if you see, magnet lines of force around a straight current carrying conductor. If the current carrying conductor is linear, what's the shape of the magnetic field? Okay, how the magnetic field spreads to the surroundings here. First circuit, the red color one is a linear conductor. So here the electric current is passing from top to bottom, that is right to left. So when we close the circuit to make the current to pass through this conductor from right to left, then magnetic field is formed like this. Okay, so see, all the magnetic field lines are concentric circle with a current carrying conductor, and see the direction of the arrows. Okay, all these arrows are in the clockwise direction. So when the electric current passes through a linear conductor, magnetic field develops around the conductor, and the direction of magnetic lines will be in a clockwise direction. At the beginning we discussed, as there is change in the terminals, as there is change in the direction of flow of current, direction of deflection of needle also change. Now see here, in the second circuit, the terminals are getting interchanged. Here plus and here minus, but here minus is at the top and plus is at the bottom. Means here the electric current is passing through the conductor from left to right or from bottom to top. Again, the magnetic flux, magnetic lines are formed. See, all these were concentric circles about the linear conductor, and see the direction of the spreading of these magnetic lines of force. The arrows are in the anti-clockwise direction. Here clockwise direction, but here anti-clockwise direction. This magnetic field spreaded around the conductor in anti-clockwise direction because of the change in the direction of flow of current. Okay, here this arrangement of these magnetic lines of force, we can see on this cardboard iron fillings are sprinkled. So during the passage of current, initially all the iron fillings occupy the entire cardboard at different position. While passage of current, if we tap the cardboard, the magnetic field so developed, it influences all the iron filings and make the iron filings to arrange themselves into the concentric circuits. So finally, what we can conclude? If the current carrying conductor is linear, magnetic field is circular. Okay. Now, if the current carrying conductor is circular, before that we had to know the direction of the magnetic fields are produced. It is stated by Maxwell. According to the Maxwell right hand thumb rule, see, when we hold a linear rod with the right hand like this, by covering the forefinger and thumb is made to connect in the same direction of the linear conductor. So the direction of the thumb indicates passes of current through the linear conductor, and all the four fingers represent direction of magnetic field produced around the conductor. Okay, so this he stated the direction of the magnetic, in which direction the magnetic field is produced. So here the thumb of the right hand indicates direction of electric current through the conductor, and by the passage of current through the conductor, magnetic field developed. This magnetic field spread around the conductor here. However, all the four fingers, okay, directed in the same position, magnetic lines spreads around that. So see, this is the picture for that one. Next, if the magnetic field about the current carrying conductor, if it is a circular loop, see here, this is a circular conductor. The current carrying conductor is a circular in shape. Okay, so the same arrangement they made with the help of cardboard. So the conductor is arranged in a circular shape. Both the ends are connected to the battery, and then over the cardboard, iron filings are sprinkled. Once the circuit is closed, and by tapping the cardboard, all the iron fillings arrange themselves on the cardboard like this. So totally, if you see, all these lines appear like straight lines. So if the current carrying conductor is a circular, then magnetic field is linear, which is opposite to the previous example. So if the conductor is linear, magnetic field produced in a circular shape. If the current carrying conductor is a circular, magnetic field is linear. Okay. And if you see the applications of all these, the first one, based on this concept, they prepared solenoid. Solenoid is a coil of insulated wire wounded on a cylindrical shaped rod. Okay, if the rod, in the place of the rod, that is a generally insulating material is used to make the solenoid. Instead of the insulating material, if the soft iron is used, then the solenoid is called electromagnet. Electromagnet is a soft metal core made into magnet by the passage of electric current through the coil surrounding on it. Okay, if you see the structures of the solenoid and electromagnet, the solenoid, it is prepared by Ampere, and electromagnet prepared or discovered by William Sturgeon. So this solenoid structure, the spreading of magnetic field around the solenoid is similar to the bar magnet. See, the bar magnet lines are closed curves outside the bar magnet, but inside the bar magnet the lines are linear. Here also, so this is a circular coil. When the ends of the coil are connected to the battery by the passage of electric current, magnetic field develops. Then outside magnetic field will be like this closed curves, but inside straight line. So inside the solenoid, the magnetic field is uniform, but outside at the